Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86. We are back on Ballyspring. So today we are not as rushed off our feet as the last one where we were trying to do everything in one whip. It's a little bit of an easier get up and go today. So what we have on the challenge first is just to feed some animals, clear out the pen, and we should be able to drop that grass bale. So we just gotta feed them a little bit. So we'll throw a couple more in, and this will really start to see us use up our grass supplies. So we'll wait with interested breath to see how it kind of plays out for us, but we just want to get 2 this time. So that'll be 5 in there, which should be pretty good. It should be enough to keep them held for the day anyway. And we'll have to feed them again at some stage. We did. So never can be quite sure if we're going to get them all off on the one whip or not, but we did on that one. So we'll get in here, park up, and well, not park up, but we'll detach our bucket or bale fork, and we're heading for the bucket because we have a little bit of manure to clear out as well, guys. Once we're kind of done tending to the animals, then as you can see, the Massey is connected to the lime spreader. So the challenge ahead of us after that, guys, is a simple one. So we're just going to get out, open this gate, and yeah, we'll do our best to clear off that pile of manure that's there, get it into our manure pit, and yeah, things should be looking pretty good after that, guys. As I say, for the rest of the day, it's just going to be lime session, just a big dirty lime session. So, how am I going to see if I'm full or not? So we'll accept that that's probably close to a full bucket, guys. And we're back out here. So that is a poor attempt at that, which look, we're getting the hang of it, guys. We're getting the hang of it. Now we can actually swing our camera this way for a change. And why am I not picking that up? But we better try on the HUD to see what's going on, because this could be a little bit of a challenge here. We don't seem to be picking it as cleanly as I would have liked. Yeah, we just need to figure this out. That bucket isn't doing the best job. We enable that maybe. Well, that's doing a little bit better, but yeah, not the best job in the world there now. We've left a nice bit of manure on the floor, so we'll have to figure out what is going wrong there first, guys. And for now, we'll get this, and we will dump it here in the corner. We can try once more, but I don't know, will it be improved? Oh wow, I don't know. Wow, we are all over the place on this one. Bigger bucket, not as easy to handle. What are we caught on? Caught on the other side. So, no. It's not going to go there. Oh, that's at the tip angle where it's going to just throw it out. There's something telling me there's something funky about this bucket. Yep, it's just not going to pick any more up. So we'll back away out of here. We'll call that a job done. For now, we'll have to play with that off screen afterwards and figure out what is causing us to not be able to pick up the manure. But for now, we'll accept it as what it is. So we're just going to get down here now and we'll connect up to the pallet forks. And with that we'll start getting ready to do a little bit of liming, guys. So we've plenty of lime to spread. So we might as well get ourselves set up in position here. I think we have lime bag. Yes, we have one here. So as always, not just as easy, although look at that, that is nice. So I'm going to try and zoom back, and I think that's worked. So we're happy enough with that, guys. So we'll just abandon ship here again for a second. A little bit of a messy intro. Not sure what went on with the animals and why we couldn't pick up all the manure. There's still, what's out there? There's still a bucket of manure in there and I just can't seem to get it. So I'm not sure what's going on, but might be the bucket. And if it is, we'll have to figure out what's going on there and fix it. But that's a job for myself later in the winter. We won't get too bogged down in it now, guys. So where we're off to, yeah, we have a little bit of lime in this, but we need to add a bit more. Now I do reckon we're going to use a lot of lime here, guys. So the one bag that we have here, although I think it is a high capacity bag, I still can't see it being enough for the job at hand, but it will definitely give us a good start. So we'll be happy enough with that. Let me get in here. And are we in forward? We aren't, but we are now. Oh, where are we going with the camera and the screen and everything else? Nice. So that is filling lime. Nicely done. As I say, high capacity bag, and we still have a bit left. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. So what we'll do is we will just lower this down so we're not hanging in the air. Go back a bit. And we will shut off. So we're heading for our tractor, guys, and we are off out to spread lime. Oh, what did I hit that for? I am all over the show today, guys. You will have to bear with me. So yeah, we are getting out here. And no time like the present. We'll just make a start in this field. And yeah. So this field probably requires the most amount spread. So that's what we're going to do. Now we don't have the biggest working width on this. I think it's like a 12-meter spread. So we need to be sure that we're hitting the ditch line, because otherwise we'll have to try and pass back there later on. It just won't be great. But by spreading the lime now, we should then see the benefits in first cut next year. That's the plan. I'm hoping we'll see a joint, well, not a joint, but we should see an improved amount of yield in the first cut, and that will slowly deteriorate as the year goes on as well. So we just gotta bear that in mind. We are all over the show. So we'll correct our angles, change our view a little bit for now. Yeah, so once we get a couple of headlands on, it should get a little bit easier for us. But yeah, this is what we're at, guys. Nothing overly exciting or too strenuous. Well, you would think it's not strenuous, but I'm making a good job at that. Watering the field, standing water, so you'd know we're getting on here end of October. But hopefully now we'll reset all the grass fields to the same value, and you can see actually the quantity of lime we're using is shooting down. I think we would have started close to 9,000 litres, and I'd say we won't even have enough to get this field done, so we're going to have to spend a nice chunk of money on lime. But it's one of those investments. Once we've done it, it's done, and yeah, we won't have to worry too much more about liming again for a year, 2 years maybe. We'll have to see. It might be a yearly thing. Might work out more beneficial that we get the best cut on the first one all the time. So that's probably the way we'll go with it. And yep, I'm just going to swing out here and back up we go. So yeah, we're burning lime pretty hard and fast here, guys. So yeah, we'll have to get an old order in from the shop at some stage, but we'll crack on for now. We'll keep driving on with what we're at, and we'll pick this action up here again in a little bit, and we'll see how it's going. So we're just going to roll back into the farm. We have 3 fields completed. So we've 2 left to go, I believe, if my maths is correct, and sometimes it's not. So, oh wow, yeah, the old good luck streak has continued and hitting everything. So we're just going to back up here. Now we did get 6 bags delivered, and I actually think 6 bags could have been a bit light, guys. So I think we're down to 2 left. So let me jump in here and we'll get back here. We'll pick up, I think it's 2 left. Yeah, we've been using lime like crazy, and those fields had already had some bit of lime treatment on them, so that'll tell you the consumption value that we're going through here on the lime. So but we'll get these 2 bags up here and loaded into the spreader, and we should be in a good old place after that then, guys. Hopefully we're going to lose those bags. We're going to be short. I don't think there's any way of underselling that, but yeah, we're definitely going to be short, so that is a nice quick fill. So we'll just back up here a little bit, bring our arms back in. And we are golden. So we're going to get back into Massey. She is dirty now, guys, but we're not going to wash it till after liming. So we're going to get straight out the road here, and we've a field on the left. The right is the cow pasture. We've done that, so it's the left is the new field. So we're going to get straight into that one. That also needs a touch of lime, so we're just going to jump in here. We'll see what kind of a state it's in without hitting anything this time. Yeah, it's going to swallow a lot of lime. So we're just going to crack on, guys. We're going to keep going on this. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. It's not a lot of work, but we're getting through it slowly but surely. We just got to keep liming as best we can, guys. So it is consuming a fair whack of lime. Now this one isn't as bad maybe as the previous fields, but I think in spots like now where we're hitting, it's going to jump back up to a high consumption rate. So yeah, we have our work cut out for us. So we'll jump external again for a while. But yeah, it's just a case of we just need to get this done, really. There's no other way about it. This should really improve our first cut of grass next year. We should be looking at a bumper yield, which is fantastic. And I'd say we will need it because we are going to consume a lot of grass bales. I actually think, yeah, I think I did on the forecut. I think I forgot to bring us section of grass bales in. I think we baled it all, or wrapped it all. That'll tell you I won't say the panic that was going on, but I suppose the rush we put ourselves under. So we made that little mistake. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. And hopefully we'll survive the winter months. But it will be a fair interesting test. Now we could keep some silage and we could buy a little bit of hay and potentially do a bit of our own TMR towards the end of the winter months if needs be, because we'd have the money. But again, I don't know, is that something we want to be spending money on per se? So that's something we'd have to think about as well, guys. Yeah, lots to consider over the winter months, but hopefully we'll be in a good place rolling around into February, March. It'll just be a case of count the money, hopefully, that we've made, and hopefully now that we've done the seeder and stuff, unless a very good combine comes up, can't see us wanting to buy a whole pile now. Maybe a new tractor, but again, I'm really being kind of fussy on that. There is no need. What we have is doing quite a good job. So if we were upgrading, it'd only be for the sake of upgrading, and I think we'd probably be better off improving the layout of the yard and potentially buying more land. So if we can gather enough money over the winter, probably the yard coming into what might potentially be the last season or year of this game, depending. Probably won't actually, we might get a second year out of it, but just with FS25 around the corner, obviously we don't want to be trying to get some sort of a finish to this save, guys. That'll be the rough plan. But yeah, we'll discuss that later in time. For now, as I say, it is purely a case of we just kind of get the yard working for us, as opposed to us having to kind of run willy-nilly around the yard. And we were using different buildings, like we could probably now do with a dedicated chemical storage area. So we can stockpile our lime, seed, fertilizer, herbicide. We have a lot of stuff now that we need to start correctly stockpiling. So we need to keep that in mind as well. And yeah, we are going to run out of lime. Because the next field I would estimate is around the same size as this. And we are burning lime, excuse me. So we'll see now how well the little Massey does going up the hill here, pulling what is considered not a full load, but still a heavy enough load going up the hill. But it's doing alright. It is doing okay. So I think we'll probably keep going at this angle. It makes the best use of the ground we're kind of running on. So yeah, we shouldn't really run into too many tight corners, I hope. I'm saying that it probably will somewhere. But yeah, now there is rain due today as well, so it'd be nice to get the lime on the ground before it rains, and that would help wash it in as well. Didn't actually check when the rain is coming, so it's going to be a surprise to everybody. And knowing my luck, it'll probably come in the next hour or two. But yeah, we're coming into the store months now, definitely on the farm, guys, so there'll be plenty of yard work, and this tractor needs a service, kind of maintaining gear, all that kind of good stuff, actually. And to be honest, I think once we've this big lime sesh done, we might as well, maybe November-ish, we might send this tractor away for a service. She is going to run out of lime on the downhill, I would reckon, but we'll send this off for a service, get it looked at, or not even send it off, but we'll get it done on the farm, and have her ready to go then again. Or we could even do it maybe towards the January month. Yeah, there's plenty of options for us anyway, guys, so we certainly won't be short. And I can probably just about do this and something like that, and that's us out. So it's back to the farm for us, guys. We'll refill again, and yeah, we'll push on and keep doing this lime. So as I say, this is our second class field to get done, and yeah, the one then straight up over the hedge lines there in front of us, that'll be our last field. It's the furthest away from the farm, so we've left it to last, and we'll probably do it off screen as well, guys. But so far so good. Things are going well. We've a load of silage there as well. That'll be sold at some stage. So yeah, I'd say actually the servicing of this tractor might happen after that, purely because we'll be in definitely in a stronger place financially that we can afford to do it. So that's probably what's going to happen, guys. So let me get up and boomed. Touch a little bit off the spreader. Should fit both bags in here now this time. You can see the weight going down, and we've a little bit left over. Results. Didn't think we would, because this spreader actually spreader takes 9,000 litres, so the fact we have a little bit left over is fantastic. It bodes me with confidence that we might, just might, get the last field done. But I do think we might be short maybe 3,000 or 4,000 litres, but we'll have to see when it all pans out, guys. So we're just back to the field, in we go, and yeah, it's a bit repetitive, guys, but as I say, this is the position we're in. We've done a good job getting kind of everything else we wanted to get done, so it's now just a case of tend to our grass fields as best we can, make the best job of it, and hopefully we'll see a bumper yield. As I say, in first cut going throughout the year, we should see a yield increase, so that is fantastic. We might have, oh my god. So we were concerned about the steepness of this hill, and there we go. Yeah, so I think that's probably worth of an old screenshot moment. Tractor upside down. It's probably a good place to leave it, but yeah, we'll just super strength this, flicker back over. Yeah, that's a steep field, so that'll tell you everything you need to know on that one, guys. We need to be very careful in this field for some bizarre reason. Well, we know it's not a bizarre reason, it's there's a really steep hill there, and you can't just turn corners flat out. So hopefully this is the last pass in this field. We'll get out of here, and yeah, we'll push on to the next one. We'll probably throw the last bit of lime that we have in as we're passing the farm. So we're going down with a full load, and hopefully the hill down there doesn't catch us out too badly. But that is us limed in here, guys. So we'll get back in, as I say, and we'll just bait on down the road, get it refilled, and we'll be liming that last field. So I think that's probably a good enough place to leave it, guys. We just rolled the tractor, so that's always a good sign. I think it just sums up the day we've had. Nothing's really worked out in this one, but yeah, we can only improve from there, guys, going into the winter months. So we'll hope for that to come our way. So until next time, guys, I've been Snowman86. This has been Ballyspring rolling session and bouncing session. But yeah, we'll see you all again, guys, and as always, take care of yourselves, and yeah, until next time.